Hi Leo! Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new. It's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, if you subscribe today, thank you. Thank you all so much. Thanks for being here with me, subscribed or not. I'm happy to have all of you. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book 2 is already published and available. And all the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me is also in that description box. So welcome. Welcome back, everyone. As I usually do, I'll describe what's going on this week as quickly as I can. I've just been getting a lot of signs for a couple of months now from the cat spirit. There's just been cats everywhere. I lost my cat. I'm pretty sure she's passed on because she left one day and hasn't come back. It's been a couple of months, and she doesn't do that usually. From that to the Lion's Gate to visions of tigers and all kinds of things going on in my life. I knew it was time for the cat spirit. In fact, I saw this tarot deck in a store that I frequented a lot, and I just didn't get it because I thought it was too lighthearted. I wasn't sure where I was going to go with it, but now I know. And it's the Cat Tarot. It's illustrated by Megan Lynn Cott, and it's written by Julia Smiley. It's very lighthearted. It's really cute. And this week I'm getting a lot of like heavy, sad messages for everybody. So I know now why we needed a lighthearted tarot. If I need to clarify, I'll use the Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt. At the end of the reading, I'm going to pull one card from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild and artwork by A. Andrew Gonzalez. And I'm going to pull as many goddesses as come out from the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Anne Shen. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint, and that is the plan that you as your higher self wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that when learned raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. As you, if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, you may become what is called enlightened, like Buddha and Jesus and many others that we know affected a great deal of positive change on our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your destiny, but it isn't exactly because of our very powerful free will. There are times things happen without our control, no control over it whatsoever. We do write those into our divine blueprint that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card or an unusually large amount of major arcana cards in your read. You have neither. Okay, so let's get started. Right here at the heart of everything, we've got the Queen of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There could be an air sign on your mind right now. This is at the heart of everything. Okay, now the personality about this person, because I don't focus on gender on my channel. The kings, queens, pages, and knights are people cards, so I feel like this is a person. It doesn't have to be a woman, but it could be. It's just somebody who fits this. This is somebody who has gone through a lot of pain in their life. Someone who heals so much and becomes a better and better person, no matter what kind of struggles come up for them. This makes them an inspiration. This person is awesome, and they are. They're often a widow or a widower. It's that kind of pain, just deep, deep heartache that they've gone through, but instead of becoming bitter, they become stronger, they become wiser, they become gentler and kinder. This is the kind of person that is at the heart of everything for you at this time. Now the energy that is crossing this Queen of Swords is the Two of Wands. Wands is your energy, along with Aries and Sagittarius. This is you're having a hard time making a decision. Okay. Now this is often shown with somebody making a choice between two wands. One wand will keep them where they are. One wand will take them out into the world. The wand that keeps them like where they are is their comfort zone, whereas the wand that will bring them the world is the one that takes them out of their comfort zone. And you'll be surprised how often people will choose the one that keeps you planted right where you are instead of the one that takes you out into the world, which is out of your comfort zone, but you're really living. You're really being out there in the world, okay? So that's why it's so interesting that the root of it all is the world. I think that you already know which decision to make. It's the hard one. It's the one that's outside of your comfort zone, because you want the world. The world also means the end of a cycle. Something ended recently. And this is a victory for you. Do you see this? This is a victory wreath. And, you know, this kitty very much reminds me of the Empress, because she's, you know, she's obviously had kittens. And the Empress is almost always pregnant. This is a beautiful feminine cat. She looks really happy. And this is some sort of completion. This is also a portal. When a cycle ends, it begins a new one. Okay? So this can be things like an accomplishment as well. But what I'm really feeling, sometimes this can be immigration, this can be travel, and that's pretty much what I'm feeling. But when you get this card right side up, this also means assured success. This completion is success. You successfully completed something or are successfully completing something. But when it comes to this Queen of Swords energy, this could be you. But what if it isn't? What if this is the world to you? What if this is a person, and you have this choice of being with this person or going to this person or making this decision to whatever with this person involved? Which one is it going to be? Which one will bring you the world? Is this person going to be the one that keeps you at home, or is this going to be the one that takes you out into the world? Because I believe that your decision is the one that will take you out into the world, out of your comfort zone. In fact, when you are on a spiritual path, as the people who watch my channel usually are, consciously on a spiritual path, getting out of your comfort zone is almost always recommended. Because you understand that's when you're truly living. When we live safely, when we have safe routines, it feels good. But what if instead of living a quiet life in a suburb, you could go out into the world and travel the world? Maybe this is fame or fortune, but it's definitely some sort of victory. I feel like this going out into the world, making that decision to choose the world, is what is going to bring you assured success, victory, happiness, and take you through this portal. I mean, the fact that we're using this deck, I mean, look at how happy and lighthearted this card is. I believe that's where you're going if you choose the world. Now, this is your recent past that is moving out of your life. This is the Ten of Wands. Okay, more of your energy. Now this is it upright. Oh, so cute. Now the Ten of Wands is when things are burdensome for you, but When it's in the reverse, this is when you rid yourself of too much stuff. This is when you delegate or you drop certain chores, or you know what I mean? You're just like, oh, you know what? I do all this, this, and this, and this, and then say, you know, you got to rush home to hurry and take the trash out. You know, maybe what you do is you say, hey, kid, I've been taking out the trash to the curb every week. Can you go ahead and do that for me? Because I'm tired of having to rush home and do that. And the kid's like, yeah, of course. Why didn't you ask me before? You know, I mean, it could have been something as simple as that, but there's something here where you have, this is, like I said, this is your recent past. That's the energies moving out of your life. This is where you've dropped a bunch of obligations or responsibilities. And this is giving you an opportunity to relax. You may have been dealing with some, well, you know, you were dealing with some really burdensome issues here, and you just said, forget it, I don't need that anymore. Good job, Leo. Your royal energy doesn't need that. Now, the next two cards here are future cards, and here you have another 10. So you've got 10, 10. 10, 10 to me is binary code. It's zeros and ones. The zeros are the feminine, and the masculine is the one. Okay, so angel, you might want to check out angel number 1010. So like 10s are endings. So you've got 3 endings here. Okay? Because even though this is a 21, this is the end of the major arcana. It's the number 20 that is judgment, but it's not over until 21. So these are all endings. Okay? So you have already ended your burdensome oppression that was weighing you down, and you were victorious. Okay? It's opened a portal for you. You know, when you drop responsibilities, like I said, maybe you want to travel the world, so what you did was sold all your stuff, sold your car, sold your house or whatever, and now you're going to travel the world. That can also be things like burdens that you have to pay for your car, you have to, you know what I mean? Okay, so what we have here is the 10 of swords. The swords in this deck are their claws. And this is in the upright. Okay, so this is where there's backstabbing, there's pain, there's sadness. Somebody really does you in when it comes to this card. So in your future, you're going to be facing some sort of negative situation that when it occurs, you won't be able to really change what happened. You just kind of have to accept it and move on. But this is a lot of sadness. This is a lot of pain here, which is why what we have here makes a lot of sense. This is your other future card. See, it's this kind of stuff that we have this lighthearted tarot deck this week for. I'm telling you, you've got this really good energy going on here, but this in your future, somebody is going to really hurt you. So, man, sorry about that, Leo. And here's your cat energy, too. You're the cat telling everybody that cheer up, you're going through some hard stuff right now, but we can still try to be lighthearted. That's your own cat energy, Leo. I'm giving you a big hug. Okay, so what this is here is this is the 4 of Swords. Now this is the 4 of Swords upright. And the 4 of Swords means you need to take a rest. It means the Swords is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it's your intellect, it's your thoughts. And so to me, rest in the mind equals peace of mind. You have this in the reverse. So there will not be peace of mind. What this means is still rest, but what it is more like recuperation and recovery. Recovery from this. So I feel like when you realize that you have, you know, you've been stabbed in the back, it's been awful, it's been horrible, if it's possible for you, take a vacation, a couple days off, just so that you can just process what happened and try to get over it. We are, when we're mentally, when we're exhausted physically, when we are mentally exhausted, rest really helps us. You know, personally, when I'm physically tired, I tend to get emotional. And that gets worse as I get older. And, you know, that does make sense though. You know, so when we get like sad, or when we get overly angry about something, that's a really good time to take a rest, get some rest, you know, wake up the next day, you feel a little bit more charged, a little bit more able to handle what's going on. But I have a feeling like you feel very much like you already know this is coming, because here's your hope card, which is adorable. That's adorable. She's got the third eye here, Goddess Ouija. This is the Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah, you're already, yeah, you seem to already know. The Hermit is when you're, you know, you're in the dark night of the soul. That's why the Hermit card is usually dark. And that's when you go by yourself to meditate and figure out what brings you joy in life, what you can do next. You know, with these two cards and this decision that you need to make, you're hoping to be given some time to do that. You're hoping to see with your mind's eye, with your intuition, what to do next. You're hoping to understand which choice to make. Okay? Now, I want to say this. Everything that you've gone through, you need some recovery. Don't push yourself too hard. Okay? Don't push yourself too hard. Don't get too caught up in the dark night of the soul. You see, this is the 9. This is right before the ending, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So just try to relax. Focus on what brings you joy. And I believe that you will figure it out. But yeah, this is mostly just saying you're hoping to be left alone. You're hoping to understand what it is you need to do. Because right now you're stuck in this energy of trouble with your finances. This is you feeling left out in the cold, left out of something. You may have had some problem with your money recently, you know, but what I feel from this is like, look at how these two cats are booping noses here. Most of the time, this is like a couple of people out in the cold, you know, and they're suffering. And so what we have here is a couple of cats, and that they don't look like they're outside. There's a window to outside. So I just get this feeling like this here may not be as bad as you think. And there's something about how different these two cats are, and they're attracted to each other. Oh, okay. Now, I've been telling you guys, those of you who have been watching me here for a while, that Spirit is showing me a new way to read these cards with the imagery and the similarities in the imagery. So if you notice, this world cat is the same cat here, is the same cat here. I mean, this is a gray and white cat. And yeah, you know, this one has a white face where this one has a half gray face and this one's face mostly is gray. But the white and gray, this is the same cat, okay? So what does the Queen of Swords look like? Oh. So she's a tabby, tiger tabby. So this is almost the same cat. This cat has blue eyes as a kitten here, but this cat has gold eyes. But notice how those are the same. So almost like if this is someone that you want to choose, like if this is like a partner or you know, if you got to choose between two people or you're thinking about somebody, I feel like this is the choice. This is the world cat, but it's like this is saying, because of how similar this is, choose this one. Because it's like this is this cat grown up. But the world cat is also attached to this as well. I just feel like this is the same energy, even with the stripes. There is, however, this cat. But this is wand energy. Well, you know, those are similarities that you don't have to adhere to. Oh. Yeah, this is a white and gray cat as well. There's something. This is a whole different cat altogether, this calico. And then there's a black cat there, like my cat who passed away. But there is a whole lot of gray and white here. Yeah, even this is a fully gray cat, but still. Yeah, and then this one is kind of like a Siamese type. But this one, what is this? This is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a Libra card. For me, even though it's an earth energy card, because it's about karma. This is good karma for the good things that you do. Okay? However, this is in the reverse, and so this is when you have been generous with your money to a fault, when you have been too generous. And you may even be facing things like jealousy and, you know, people. Sometimes when you give of yourself, especially of money, even though the people that you're giving to, you know, they benefit from it, they're not always grateful. Sometimes they're jealous, so envious of you that they resent you. This is your fear card, Leo. So you're afraid that you were too generous with your abundance. And there's this whole jealousy type thing going on for you as well. So this is like, I don't think you're afraid of bad karma coming back to you, because that's not what that's about. So this is the 5 and then the 6. Okay, so these two are related somehow. I mean, not just by the number. Now, this is your potential outcome. And this is the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior energy. And this is your energy as well, fire energy. Wow, no cups. Okay, so you're not really focused on emotion at all right now. Possibly, you know, and the only intuitive message I got was through here with the third eye, the goddess Ouija's energy. So this is in the reverse. Okay, so when the wounded warrior 9 of Wands is in the reverse, this is where you're at risk of going too fast You're just being a little too impetuous. You got to think twice before you act, because there's possible adversity, possible obstacles here, okay? Now, it could be that if you end up moving too fast, this, maybe that's what happens here. But this cat is all gray, okay? And this is the underlying energy of the entire read. This is also an all gray cat. Look at that. So this is justice. This is also the card of Libra. So there's 3 cards here that may indicate a Libra. The 6 of Pentacles, of course it's in the reverse, but it's a Libra card for me. Queen of Swords can also be the Libra card, and Justice is the Libra card. So if there isn't a Libra involved here for you, Leo, there's definitely a justice energy here. Beginnings and endings. Justice is beginnings and endings, alphas and omegas, zeros and ones, okay? But this is also divine justice. This is balance. This is truth, okay? This is the divine is bringing you justice. This is an 11. This is number 11. Okay, let's see what else is under here. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. Divine justice is trying to bring you a happy home, an inheritance, or lots of money, a big windfall. But what I'm hearing mostly is a happy life. The one that brings you the world, Sometimes the whole world is really just having a happy home life with a happy family, and then you do feel like you have the world. It just depends on what you want here, Leo. If this is someone that you want to move towards in some kind of relationship. I don't have any water here, so I don't know if this is love. But what if it is that, Leos and Libras are actually pretty good together? I understand. I'm a Libra, and I got involved with a Leo once, but we weren't meant to be together. But he's a cool guy. I like Leos. All right. Let's see what. Oh, I don't know why I picked up the white light first. I usually get the goddesses out first. You've got Solve Polluti, and the owl spirit underneath. So this is wisdom, but I'm only going to read this one. This is the one that came out. What's interesting though, Leo, you know what? Like there's a lot of birds from this deck coming out this week. It's interesting as cats like birds, but pretty much because they want to eat them. Sometimes they're friends. I see a lot of that stuff on YouTube. I love it. I love those animal videos. I'm in the Vedic astrology. You go by what your moon was in when you were born. And I'm a Leo according to that astrology. Okay. Whoa, what else have we for our royal... Oh. Okay. What we've got for our beautiful royal Leos. Wow, okay. Holy moly. You know what? I was hoping you would get Sekhmet because she's the lion goddess, but you got Isis. Okay, and the cool thing about Isis in this card is, look, her message in this deck is strength. And we all know that's your card in the major arcana. So in a way, you came out anyway, but through Isis. Isis is the high priestess. Every high priestess card in the tarot, that's Isis. Isis is, she's one of my best friends, goddess-wise. So is Aphrodite, and you also got her. I dropped a card, I have to pick it up. Okay, so Eos, light, ooh, strength, light, independence. Okay, so your independent spirit. Okay, Artemis is telling you to stay on target with your independence. Okay, and notice that she is a friend to dogs. Okay, so there's Aphrodite. Passion. What are you passionate about? Right? Also, Venus is Aphrodite. Venus rules Libra. There's a connection there for you if this has to do with an actual Libra. Then we have Ela or Allah, which is morality. Something with your morality, huh? And Kuan Yin, compassion. Kuan Yin is like the Asian Mother Mary, okay? So you have compassion and passion. Wow. Independence, light, strength, and morality. So let's see, what is this? Your strength, morality, compassion, independence, and passion. Bring the light into your life. This is how to shine your light. Through your strength, your morality, your compassion, your true independence, your passions. This is all what brings you to shine. All right, so solve polluti. I've gotten her before. I think she's about cleansing. Please don't forget to like. Also, please subscribe. It really helps. Liking, subscribing, that really helps me out, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so 19, solve polluti. Tune into your heart, your lion's heart. Tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Oh, wow. Yep. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Wow, see? That's exactly. All of this helps you connect to your inner light. And when it comes to the people that are messing with you, use compassion. Use strength to get through it. But when it comes to your morals, don't let anybody compromise what you feel is right. Oh my goodness, look at how she's got the world in her hand. Your morality is going to help you choose this world, okay? Let's see, what else have we got here? Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. That's the hermit moment. Oh man. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more work to experience clarity purity, and originality. Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in foods, polluted oceans which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, which is the current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation, and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. So there's the strength card from Isis. A shift, and also themselves and our world. The world is mentioned again. A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peaceful abiding on this planet. When these hearts reside in an inner place of purity, they are able to bring unconditional love and spacious primordial wisdom into our world for the spiritual benefit of all beings. With their positive enthusiasm for the healing for all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness and vitality within the soul. The frequency of 741 Hertz cleans things up. Solve polluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the hold of negativity, and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. This frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonics of the quantum field, the reorganizing principle of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself and your space in ways that feel affirming, inspiring, and beautiful for you. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greatest good. Leo, you have the lion heart. You have the compassion. You have the strength. You are the sun. She wears the sun disk on her head. Today, Isis is the strength card for you. You have all the strength that you need to shine. But you're going to shine not just from the sun above your head, but from your heart. You have the morals, the strength, the compassion, the feline independence, the passion to shine as a beacon of spiritual light. And that is why divine justice is here to work for you. Those of you who do not have a Libra involved here at all, or even if you do, this is you right now. Yeah, this is you. Choose you. Choose you. Choose what you want. Choose what you see as the world. Because you are an inspiration. You don't let this get you down. You're too royal. You're too loving. Your heart is too big. You shine too bright. Of course people are jealous of Leo. You got this. You got this totally. This as a hope card, you already know what to do, Leo. You're like, gosh, I just want some time to figure this all out. What do I want out of life? Your lantern to shine. That's what, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Well, I think that I'm really glad to see this here, Leo, because when you go through some more of this backstabbing crap that Leos often go through because people are so jealous about how awesome you guys are and how you guys shine all the time anyway, right? I'm glad that you're going to be getting some rest, okay? Just rest. Rest your mind. Just do the gratitude thing, do the meditation thing, let these things go. When people are mean to you, you've got this. You know how to use Kuan Yin's compassion. And this is one of the hardest energies for people to have, for those that bring them pain, is compassion. But you're capable of it, or she wouldn't be here. You're awesome. That's what I have for you, Leo. Big hugs to you. Wait a minute. How much control do you have? You've only got the World and the Hermit card, okay? So 2 out of 10 cards means you got this. You got this whole thing. All right, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next time.